Hi. Guess what? That dislike I got, it was taken off, not by me. I wonder if the person who put it there had a change of heart or change of mind about it. But you don't have to take off your dislikes if you don't like something. That's okay. Not everybody has the same like. I don't expect that. It's the mean comments and rude comments that might come along with a dislike. Um, that I would rather not see or hear or read. Um, I've reached my quota of hearing about those things towards myself, and I don't want other people to hear it or see it either, or experience it for themselves on my page or channel. So please be kind in that sense and keep your comments kind. And I don't mind the dislikes if you don't like a topic. Not everybody likes the same topics to talk about and listen to and hear and comment about. So that's perfectly fine. You didn't have to remove it. But thank you anyway. It's nice to have the nicer things still be there, and even though the dislike I didn't see it as not nice. I just saw it as a disagreement of what the topics were, or that you didn't enjoy that batch of topics. But anyway, thank you, because even if you dislike something, you're at least listening, and that helps my YouTube algorithm, and it helps me go and unlock levels. And the more popular my channel gets, the more things I get to, they will unlock for me to be able to do on my channel. Like now, remember in my first videos when I said I'm going to put when I do food recommendations and whatnot about food, I was always saying a disclaimer about if you don't like the food I recommend, or I mean, if you're allergic to it, don't eat it because I don't want you to die, and I know you don't want you to die. So use your noggin and don't eat stuff you're allergic to. And I wanted to keep that disclaimer going in the videos, but that would be a lot of times to have to say that. So as the years go by. So what I said early on was I'll put it in the community tab, because when I was a vlogger, I had a community tab. But remember, I took my vlogs down when I left YouTube for a rest and a break. So I took all my vlogs down, and they started my count over, which is okay. It's their prerogative. But I didn't shut my channel down. I just took my vlogs away. So they started my count over of visitors to my channel and watchers to my channel. So I'm having to start from zero, but it's up into the 200s. And so everything's growing thanks to you guys and gals. Thank you so much. It's all helping try to reach my goals of being successful on YouTube. YouTube's version of successful. As far as Jesus is okay with what I do, I won't go all in what YouTube says to do to be successful. But as long as Jesus would be okay with what I'm asked to do, I will try to do it to see how successful I can be. Because there's not many jobs I can do, so I'm gonna see how successful this one can get. Thank you for your help in that endeavor by commenting, subscribing, liking, sharing, and even the occasional dislike if you don't like a topic, you're still watching and you're adding to my algorithm. YouTube pays attention to all that, so thank you for even those, but especially the others. Um, and the other types. I mean, uh, uh, the comments, the subscribing, the liking, the sharing. But still, also, thank you for adding to the algorithms that YouTube pays attention to. And the dislikes even help because you're watching and listening and you're making your presence known on my page. So thank you one and all the help. And also, so I am going to put, and I did say back to the community tab they gave me back, because I guess I'm progressing enough that they gave it back to me, and it's looking good and going forward, going up. And so thanks again. And back then early, I couldn't see the community tab because they have a rule, I guess, to keep it off the page until you start showing um, more and more activity and more positive steps forward, as in growth and comments and likes and shares and stuff. Remember, my computer's on a tray and it's on a slippery floor, and that's why you hear those noises, and then the computer goes forward. So, and this go on YouTube, I'm not gonna do any editing. I'm just gonna let it come out the way it comes out, and I will start over if it gets haywire or rabbit trailing too much, or it didn't come out the way I wanted to say it. But I can't afford all the fancy stuff, and I'm not technically savvy, so I want to keep the joy going and the the creative outlet happy for you and for me. So I won't need to take a rest that way, and I won't need to take a break, and I won't get discouraged. So I'm just gonna be old school and not techie and not edity, except for starting over if I feel the need to on a video. Um, so thank you for putting up with that too, and however they come across, and for understanding and being patient and still showing up and being supportive. Um, and please try not to dislike it just for how it looks, because I'm not going to be changing that, so that'd be a lot of dislikes just for that reason. So just mosey if you don't like how I do my videos, because I'm not going to try spending a lot of money and a lot of time and um, a lot of technical stuff. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I tried before. So if you don't like the way I'm comfortable doing my videos, just mosey instead of giving a dislike. But if you want to stick around and subscribe and watch my videos, I really like them usually and don't mind how they look editor wise or that way. Um, you feel free to leave a dislike if you don't agree with the content or whatever. But just please steer clear of the unkindness that might come along with a dislike. I'm not saying it would, but just please don't comment meanly or rudely or um, cruelly or bully-ish, uh, anything negative, okay? Because we all don't need that in our lives, and I've had too much of it in mine thrown at me, so I'm not going to get into details because I've had this, that, and the other happen throughout my life, so from strangers and others, so I'm not going to get into details. It'll just make me sad, and nobody really needs to hear that or know about that in detail, that kind of stuff. I don't want to bring you guys down either, so what's the good in that? So, let's see, what else was I going to say? So I will do that disclaimer about don't eat the foods I suggest if you're allergic. But now I get to keep it in the community tab, like I thought I already had earlier on, but they removed it for my video part. I had it for my vlogs. I'd forgotten I didn't start out with a community tab with my vlogs. I guess I had to earn it, and I earned it again when I came back and started the videos. I guess because it showed up last night. So, woo woo woo! So I'll be commenting over there, and if you'd like to comment over there anything. And they gave me the poll feature, Poll feature, and putting pictures in. Don't know how many of those I would do, because I don't have a newfangled camera. I bought, speaking of not going to any expense, I bought like 4 or 5 newfangled cameras that I couldn't figure out. And I still don't have a camera except for on my computer, the webcam. So that's all I've got right now. Oh, I do have a cell phone camera, a rudimentary cell phone, the track phone. It's what I can afford. It's got a great camera, but I have to get a transfer stick or whatever they call those things to transfer pictures from there onto my computer, and I haven't done that yet. I'm sorry. I was hoping to have that before now, but I'm also furnishing an apartment and trying to get mobility aids so I can get out of my apartment. I haven't been out of my apartment for a very long time, but I've already touched on that. So I have a burp coming on, so if I burp while I'm talking, all I've had is I burped kind of inside, and it went away kind of, sort of. It's in the middle of my throat. But anyway, I had some rice pudding that I ordered from a mom and pop supermarket, and that food is on on my on the side of my can, out of sight, but right next to me. I have California Dreamin' Pop, a pound of mac and cheese, some bananas, some vanilla Ensure nutrition drink, what else? Oh, flour tortillas and avocados. And then on the table I have some potato chips and some crackers. And then on Friday I'm going to send my paid helper friend, Vivi, um, to the store. Ooh, I hope she said I could. I don't remember if she said I could say her initials, her first initial, or her first name, and you can tell by Vivi that what her name is. So I'll ask her and then apologize for slipping it, because I hope she say that's okay. I won't say her name all the time, because unless she says I can. I haven't asked her yet. That just slipped. But she's gonna go Friday for me, so I'll have a complete set of a new batch of groceries. But I couldn't wait till Friday on crackers and potato chips. And I also have, she went Monday also, but I don't have enough food to go a whole week without having to go again, have somebody go again for me. I don't have a stockpile. My budget won't let me stockpile. I have to go. I just have to go and I run out of food. Sometimes I run out of food before I can get somebody to go there or get there, because they might be busy or it might not be their day. It might not be Via's day to come. She comes twice a week for 3.5 hours each of those 2 days. So, yeah, either my friends and or family can't do it. I don't have any family in this part where I live of the state. So they couldn't do it here. They did it they could do it and help me out when I was where I was before, and friends did too. But now I'm in a new state where I'm still in the state with some relatives, but they're in another part. So I came back to my university town. I wanted to come back west. So anyway, that's pretty much it for now. Cause I'm gonna eat. Cause like I said, I've only had rice pudding. It wasn't the greatest. I'm not gonna get Cozy Shack tapioca or rice pudding again. I don't think. I remember them tasting better. They either changed their recipe or changed management or something, but it doesn't taste the same as it did. At least the tapioca doesn't. I haven't had much of the rice pudding to remember what it tastes like. And the rice pudding does taste better than the tapioca nowadays from Cozy Shack, but I'm not a big fan of too much rice pudding. But it was a good rice pudding. Good enough. But the tapioca, Cozy Shack, you're slipping, or you change management, or you change the recipe, something's going on. Go back to the drawing board where you were successful at it, because you're not anymore. At least not to my taste buds. You guys like Cozy Shack? What brand of tapioca do you guys like? I don't know anymore which kind to get, but I like tapioca, or at least to try to find good tapioca, but I don't eat it that often either. So I'll go back to not eating it for a long time and then try it again. Maybe another brand though. But it fills the tummy while you're waiting for other food. So I think I covered, okay. I did yeah, I did that. I think I covered all the things I wanted to cover in this one. Okay, take care, everybody, and thanks for being here. From there, um, I'll be here from. I'll be here on my channel from here. So I'll see ya. Thank you.